Good morning everyone, it's April the 19th, all day long. So, as you can see, I'm doing the usual walk along the vineyards. This is just a standard walk I do. Got the train line on here on the left, and yeah, it's just a 2-kilometer loop around my area where I live, and it's convenient. You can let the dogs have a sniff. It's always quite quiet. Anyway, what's been going on? Well, I just finished a course, teaching a course, which is on backlight, aren't I? Yeah, which is great. I've got that done. Starting another one in the week after next. I've got a week off. I've got a bag in my hand. And so I'm going to head off to Spain. Not this week, but next week, even though before starting the course. And the goal there is that I want to go and see my father, who I haven't seen in a few years now. See my dad and see about signing some paperwork over with him. It's a little bit complicated stuff, which should be okay. Other than that, life's going on, ticking on. I've had some complications with that MacBook, still hasn't been resolved. Since I made that last video, it's been a little bit more of a challenge for me. So I'm not sure if there are rivets that hold down that keyboard, but the keyboard itself has these little, I think they're more like little spot welds or micro solders that go to retain the keyboard to the chassis. When I pulled it out, I literally ripped it out because there's no other way to get it out. And now I've tried with the soldering iron with a very fine tip, I've tried with a thicker tip, I've tried different types of solder, different types of fluxes, can't get it to stick. Given the nature of how annoying the MacBook is to work with, I'm gonna go and try a glue as my next option, because I've spent already several hours on this. I'm just trying to get little micro solder blobs on the back of the keyboard. I just can't get it to work, so that's how my life's going right now. Me and my health, all good. Had a migraine on Thursday that literally put me out of action. I was talking to my students and literally had to find a way to dodge out, and I went upstairs to puke, but I actually didn't. When I got upstairs, I didn't need to puke anymore. It was kind of like there but not there kind of problem. And I didn't know what to do with myself. It was one of those sit on the sofa, barely able to move kind of thing when I got upstairs. And I say upstairs because my office is in the basement. And I was in a bad way. I actually fell asleep. I took myself to bed and I slept for 2 hours, which I never do in the day, which is really weird. Let's turn the camera around. And so that was a bit bizarre. And then because I had slept 2 hours, when it came to bedtime, I could not sleep. So I was up most of the night, but the migraine did lift. And Friday, yesterday, was actually an okay day, to be honest. It all kind of went pretty good. Anyway, so, well, you're in backlight, so you're not gonna see anything, but yeah. Dogs are having a sniff, running around, skipping around. Charlie is forever walking slow. You would think he was like 100 years old. He's 5. He's just a lazy dog, just likes to walk slowly. He's been rolling in the grass, so he's soaking wet. Great. So, I guess next week's video will probably be either before I go to Spain or in Spain. I actually need to check my flight. I really cannot remember what day I booked it for. That's embarrassing. I really have no idea no concept of time. I know I booked it months ago, I just haven't looked at the booking details. And I have to have that laptop working by before I go, because I need to use it for work. So that's my drama right now. Now I've had almost a month to work on it and I have been very slow at getting there, but hopefully I get there. Oh, another thing I've been working on this week is actually doing phototelemetric surveying with the drone. Train going by, which has been really interesting. I tried it. I mean, it's pretty cool to get a point cloud done with the drone, but actually I'm not sure if I originally shot all the photos in DNG, which is a raw format, and I think the EXIF, the metadata of the photos was distorted when I converted it to JPEG. So I'm going to have to try it again one more time just to see if I can get that error corrected, because the GPS location of all the photos was positioned somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean, which is not what I wanted to do. I've seen this guy is probably doing a poo somewhere up here somewhere, so I'm gonna have to say goodbye and wish you a nice week.